Oh, hi everyone. This is Annabelle here at Ma'am Shina Kusina sa America. And this afternoon we are gonna make our wonderful spaghetti. And this one has some Filipino taste in it. So our spaghetti will start here. We have, of course, our spaghetti noodles, a pack, and some hot dogs, Pure Foods hot dogs, onion, garlic, and we're also gonna use tomato sauce, ketchup, and then water. This is for the spaghetti. And then now with this spaghetti I'm also making meatballs, so we can make this a very elegant spaghetti. All right, so we have for our meatballs we are gonna use parsley, ground black pepper, salt, onion, eggs, almond milk, unsweetened, a pound of pork, and of course we're gonna use our almond flour. All right, so for meatballs, we'll go ahead and start with our eggs. All right, so our eggs is now whisked, and we're going to add our almond milk. Just make sure just about a half cup, and your almond milk, make sure that it's unsweetened. Okay, we'll go ahead and whisk this a little bit more, and we're adding the almond breading, about a half cup. That's a half cup of almond breading. So we're pretty much adding everything here, and once we mix or whisk all this, we're gonna add this to our ground pork. Okay, go ahead and add our onion, then parsley, and we're gonna also add salt, and we'll go ahead and use this. We can use the whisk here. Okay, then about a teaspoon of sea salt, excuse me, black ground pepper, about a teaspoon. Okay. So we get everything here except the ground pork. Make sure you mix this really good. Then now we are gonna use another bowl. This one is bigger, so because now we're adding the meat. I'm using pork. There's our pound of ground pork, and then now all this here that we mix in the smaller bowl is going to our ground pork. Again, I'll show you guys next. So guys, I like to use gloves. If you don't want to use gloves, that's fine, but you will get a lot of onions, you know, smell in your hands, so that's why I suggest to use gloves. Here we can make now meatballs. Mix our meatballs here, and we're going to make however you want. You want a little really big meatballs, you can, but this for the spaghetti. So just gonna do this. And remember, we use almond breading on this, so it's a little bit different, but I like this. Is healthy, it's better. Should try this. This is gonna be a really tasty meatballs. Doesn't have to be really round, as long as they're pretty much about the same size. Okay, so I'll show you guys when I'm done making this, because it's gonna take a long time. Okay, so guys, we are going to fry our meatballs. You can also bake this, but I decided to fry them. They're a little bit soft because they are, of course, homemade, and so we're gonna do it. I'm gonna use my hand. It's already clean. Actually, not going to my with my cooking ware here. So we'll do that, and of course, we're not gonna use our hand cooking them all the way. So we're just gonna use our hand like that, because, like I said, this is homemade. I'm sharing you guys my recipe. People use a breadcrumbs, but I use almond. So this is a very healthy recipe of mine, and I like to share with you guys. So we're gonna brown each side, and I'll show you guys once I turn this, flip it around. All right. So our meatballs are ready now. See, they're brown each side. And we're now gonna fry the last batch. Okay, so now we're gonna make our spaghetti. Just put small amount of oil, and we'll go ahead and saute this onion. You can put a lot of onion. It's okay to put that in your sauce, spaghetti sauce. So we'll just go ahead and saute this until it's the onion is clear, and then we'll add the garlic. Okay, so the onion is clear. It's pretty much almost cooked. We're not gonna brown this. We're just gonna kind of saute them. And then now we can add our 4 cans of tomato sauce. And then, of course, we're gonna add about 5 cups of water. Just too sour when you just use tomato sauce. That's what I'm trying to say. What's that? About 4. So we'll start with 5 cups of water, and we can probably add a little bit more, because we have to bring this to boil, and then we'll add the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so guys, it's boiling, and you want to turn down the heat and just leave it to low temperature. Just now we're gonna just simmer this. Okay, we'll just take time, and then we're gonna go ahead and add about half teaspoon of black pepper. And we can add at least 1 teaspoon of sea salt. You don't want to get this too salty, because we already have a lot of salt going here from the sauce, and also the hot dog is also have salt in it. So we'll go ahead and taste this, and we're gonna add our banana sauce or ketchup. Yay! I'm gonna taste them. It's too salty. Okay. All right. So yeah, they're good. It's not salty. Okay, and I'll show you guys the next ingredients. All right, guys, so it's simmer right now. Just make sure to keep it in a low temperature. And I just add a half cup of ketchup. And this, I'm gonna show you the brand just to make sure, or any brand, but this is UFC ketchup. We love ketchup in our spaghetti. I tasted it again, and I like some sweet on my sauce, so I'm adding a sugar. So it's an optional, but I like the sweetness on the sauce. I'm adding a half cup of sugar, and that's it. If you guys don't have to add sugar if you don't want to. And then just want to grab the sugar and see how this sauce now, because it's not what I'm looking for. So I'll go ahead and taste this. Okay. Now I like this. After I add the sugar, I like it. I don't like it too sour on my spaghetti sauce, but like I said, sugar is an optional. Okay, and then now I like the taste of that. We can add our Pure Foods hot dog. This hot dog is smoked and have some cheese in the middle, so we'll go ahead and add that. We did not fry the hot dog because they're already cooked. And that's pretty much it for our tomato spaghetti sauce here that we made it. Yay! And I'll show you guys doing the noodles and putting all this all together. All right, so what we have here is about 6 quarts of water. It's basically says in the box of the spaghetti. So anyway, just follow that the instruction how to cook the spaghetti. So I put about 6 quarts, and we're gonna add some salt, just a shake of salt, not too much. Kind of have a flavor here. And to me, I usually add a drizzle of oil, so make the spaghetti kind of separate from each other. And then now we'll go ahead and put our noodles, and we'll cook this based on the instruction. So everyone, after 10 minutes, your pasta or spaghetti is done. Make sure you drain it and do not overcook. So just 10 minutes. All right, so we'll put it in here, and I'll show you guys the next. All right, so we got the complete dish, guys. We have the sauce is done, and I show you guys how to do that. And then of course our spaghetti is done. So this is gonna be the complete recipe. Now we're now adding our meatballs, our homemade meatballs. And you don't have to add the meatballs. If you want to have it separate, you can have it by itself. Enjoy it. So I'm saving few here. And now you have the meatballs, and I'll show you guys after that. So here we go. Here's our finished dish. I'm gonna start with the small pasta. I'm getting late. So this is our sauce here with meatballs and our sausage. Yeah, there you go. And I also have some grated cheese. You can add some grated cheese if you want, whatever type of cheese that you like to add onto this. A little bit more meatballs here. Okay guys, so let's enjoy our homemade spaghetti and meatballs.